First of all, we've created some jobs. We built a lot of houses on our mine. At that stage, we were firm on the fact that we need to accommodate people because we were so remotely positioned and a little bit of distance from a normal city, or should I say a big city. And so we implemented a large amount of accommodation. We created an education facility now, which we are going to be implementing. I think it's in June or July. We've built a clinic as well now. And we go out of our way to educate the people on on-the-job training. I want to tell you that more than 30% of the people that work for us in African chrome fields, as an example, have undergraduate degrees. I think it's more than 30. I don't want to use the wrong number. But they have undergraduate degrees, but they're driving yellow goods, they're cleaning the place up, they're part of the process of manufacturing chrome, etc. These are super intelligent people. And what we don't do is try and find more people as expatriates. We don't have many expatriates in Zimbabwe because the people are competent. You can teach them something, they can do it consistently, and sometimes even better. So I'd say more than 95, maybe 98% of our staff is Zimbabwean. That's a commitment from our side. Insofar as that's concerned, on the job training, yes, we've made so many people, we've developed so many skills on the mine, or people that had no skills that came to work for us. They became diesel mechanics, that became very good in the geological side of the mining, etc. So we have added value from that perspective. Insofar as kids are concerned, that's my passion. I love kids, and Zimbabwean kids are the most beautiful. I am at the moment finalizing their school. In June, I hope to, as I mentioned previously, to hand it over to them because they're so beautiful. It breaks my heart when we drive from Kwekwe to the mine. You'll see little children sometimes walking along the road because it's rural, it's far. It's impossible to get access to. So we can change stuff like that, and we try to do that. I'm not going to talk about social responsibility. My religion doesn't allow me to talk about the good that we do. You must only really get caught doing good. But the reality is, I don't want to get into that, but we do a fair amount because we're Muslims. Not to say anybody other religion doesn't, but it's in our DNA to do good from the perspective of our own communities, in other words. The infrastructure we developed at African Chrome Fields stands alone and is a structure that is off the grid. We run electricity purely, or should I say, predominantly by generator tech. Costs us a lot of money from a diesel perspective. The water is generated obviously from the ground and not from the national supply of water in general. The roads, the infrastructure, etc. that we've built down there is a small city. But the reason I'm telling you this is because that's what we've done and added value in Zimbabwe. We've created this place called African Chrome Fields where 2,000 or 3,000 people, maybe more indirectly, are now living, working, operating and enjoying. And it's a long-term goal. None of our investments in Zimbabwe have been short-term. Not one. This is a 20, 30-year investment. Currently, we're finalizing a smelter, which is a unique smelter. And I'm going to take you guys out to African Chrome Fields so you can see the smelter. It's an aluminothermic smelter, and it's state-of-the-art. We had investors out of South Africa that put some money into it, that the Sentry don't understand and doesn't understand the technology. They were crazy enough to ask me, send us your technology. You'd spend $1.5 billion plus developing a technology, and because some guy from the media says, what technology is it? Can you send it to me? They think I'm so stupid to just send it to them. But be it as it may, this factory will be running towards the third quarter of this year. And it's very innovative. It's beautiful in that it doesn't operate with electricity, and it does reduction of chromium and possibly manganese. So, yeah,